The baseball world reacted in awe and a bit of envy when Juan Soto's historic 15-year, $765 million contract with the New York Mets was announced. It is the largest contract in sports history. While many teams passed on making a bid for Soto, there was little resentment towards the Mets, owner Steve Cohen, or the size of the contract, though the sheer scale left some managers speechless. Cincinnati Reds manager Terry Francona expressed his shock over Soto's $75 million signing bonus, which caught even seasoned baseball figures off guard. "My goodness," Francona remarked after hearing the news. Mike Shildt, the former San Diego Padres manager who coached Soto during his time with the team, took a more philosophical stance. "Good for Juan. I'm happy for him," Shildt said. He also offered a perspective on the ever-growing value of athletes in the broader entertainment landscape, citing the impressive earnings of television personalities like Judge Judy. To her credit, Judge Judy was making $47 million a year. $47 million. Good for Juan, and I'm happy for him, Shildt added. Even Alex Cora, Boston Red Sox manager, who admitted to being disappointed after losing out on Soto despite offering $700 million, couldn't help but admire the young star. "He gets it," Cora said, clearly impressed by Soto's maturity and understanding of the game. The Red Sox quickly moved on from the Soto pursuit, focusing their efforts on other top free agents, including Max Fried, Corbin Burns, and Alex Bregman, who had been offered a 6-year, $156 million contract by the Houston Astros. The numbers involved in Soto's contract are staggering. His $51 million annual salary is greater than the entire payroll of teams like the Oakland Athletics from the previous season. For managers like Torey Lovullo of the Arizona Diamondbacks, the financial disparity between large market teams like the Mets and smaller market teams is evident, but not discouraging. "We have to embrace the challenge," Lovullo said. "I love watching good baseball players. We know they must do better." The financial disparity presents a tough challenge for smaller market teams, but it also motivates them to innovate and find ways to compete. San Francisco Giants manager Bob Melvin acknowledged the Dodgers' dominance in the NL West. Still, he framed the competition as an exciting challenge, a sentiment echoed by Kansas City Royals manager Matt Quatraro, who pointed out that, while smaller teams may not spend as lavishly, they still have the opportunity to put together a competitive roster. The presence of a high-paid superstar like Soto could give the Mets a significant advantage, but the narrative in baseball has shown that spending money doesn't guarantee success. Despite massive payrolls, the Yankees haven't won the World Series since 2009, the Mets since 1986, and the Dodgers' 2020 championship was their first since 1988. This is a reminder that even the wealthiest teams aren't immune to failure. Carlos Mendoza, the Mets manager, made it clear that the team is committed to winning and that Cohen's financial backing is a key factor in the team's pursuit of a championship. "We want to win," Mendoza said. "We have an owner willing to do whatever it takes." However, as other teams like the Philadelphia Phillies, with their hefty contracts for Bryce Harper and Trey Turner, have shown, money doesn't always lead to titles. Atlanta Braves manager Brian Snitker reflected on the importance of sticking to their goals despite the financial might of teams like the Mets. "Our goal is still going to be the same thing," Snitker said. "It's going to be to win the division." For many, Soto's monumental contract is a reminder of the financial forces in today's game. Still, as Francona wisely noted, we're not going to be able to outspend on mistakes, so we have to make excellent decisions. Ultimately, the challenge for all teams, big or small, is to balance spending with clever roster construction. And while the Mets' big splash with Soto may make the road to the postseason more challenging, the beauty of baseball is that anything can happen over a long season.